Midnight in Chicago. The club hums before the beat even drops, neon lights twitching above the crowd like nervous eyes, casting long shadows across faces and spilling across drinks. Lil Durk and King move through bodies, slow, deliberate, each step measured as if the floor beneath them is counting their heartbeat. Faces calm, locked in. Jewelry flashes under the strobes, sending silent messages across the room, subtle signals only the initiated could read. This isn't a night out. This is the first look. Eyes dart, heads turn, bodies sensing tension without knowing why. Von subtly turns his wrist, diamond watch catching the strobe in quick sparks, a flash of warning. Durk doesn't flinch, doesn't smile, counts exits, scans corners, notes every movement. The crowd pulses, drinks spill, bodies sway, but their focus never breaks. For a moment, everything freezes. The city itself seems to hold its breath, waiting for the first domino to fall, waiting for the chaos to make its move. They settle into the VIP, velvet ropes marking territory, soft light bending around them. The corners deepen, shadows stretch and lick the walls. Durk leans back, shoulders loose but eyes scanning everything, catching every subtle twitch, every shift in posture. Von leans forward, chest forward, chain heavy with diamonds catching faint light like quiet warnings. No words pass. No introductions needed. The presence alone commands the room. Diamonds flicker, silent signals. Money recognizes money. Breathing slows. Tension thickens. This night is more than music, more than drinks. It's choices wrapped in danger, waiting for someone bold enough to move first, waiting for someone willing to pay attention, willing to risk everything for it. Outside, rain slicks the pavement, turning streetlights into long ribbons of broken color reflected across wet asphalt. The club's thumping bass becomes a muted hum behind glass. Phones glow in the dark, lighting faces with soft green illumination. Von taps his screen once, twice, deliberate, measured, sealing something invisible. Durk watches him, eyes narrowed, skeptical, calculating. Engines hum quietly nearby. Luxury cars waiting like predators lurking in shadows. The club noise fades. Quiet decisions fill the space between them. Heads tilt, shoulders shift, eyes meet. Phones drop. No words pass. No confirmation needed. Something shifted. Invisible. Heavy. The kind of weight that presses against the chest, that lingers in the stomach long after the moment passes. They move to the parking garage. Footsteps echo beneath concrete walls and flickering fluorescent lights. Every sound is amplified, every drip, every distant honk bouncing off the walls like a warning. Von talks with his hands now, gestures fluid but precise, pitching an idea audacious enough to make most hesitate. Durk shakes his head slightly, cautious, measuring every word, every movement. Shadows cut across faces as lights flicker, sharp and decisive. Durk pauses mid-step, jaw tight, assessing. Von steps closer, gaze intense, voice low. This isn't just money, it's belief, trust, proof that each can walk through fire without flinching. Tension slices the air, concrete is cold underfoot. The garage becomes their arena, every echo a spectator, every shadow a witness. No one else is here, but the night itself seems alive, aware, hungry. Back at the apartment, lights dim, the hum of the city muffled behind glass. A phone rises slowly from darkness, screen glowing green with stacked cash. Real. Undeniable. Von presses lips tight, holding back the small smile that wants to escape. Durk stiffens, eyes narrowing at the gravity of the vision, the reality of what's in front of him. When the phone lowers, silence lands heavier than any flex, heavier than words could ever carry. Music gone, crowd gone. Only consequence remains, thick in the air, almost touchable, lingering like smoke. Hours pass. Dawn creeps through blinds. Durk paces the bedroom, each step a rhythm of impatience, thoughts moving faster than legs can carry them. Von sits calm on the edge of the bed, mind sharp, body still, like he's already made peace with what's coming. Durk stops, mid-turn, jaw tight, eyes fixed on a point that doesn't exist. Von rises slowly, posture deliberate, movements economical, precise. Eyes meet. One nod. That's it. No hype. No speeches. The decision lands permanent, echoing silently, reverberating in their chests, a soundless verdict of consequence. The gas station lights glare harsh, bright against the dark night. Cars idle, engines hum quietly, night still draped over the sky like a blanket. Durk scans corners, reflections, every inch of space. Vaughn leans casually, movements subtle, precise. Doors click shut, engines roar awake, tires roll over wet asphalt. Darkness swallows them. Ghosts leaving only intent, leaving nothing behind but purpose. Every shadow stretches long, every reflection sharp. Inside the car, city lights streak past windows, neon blurring into long, jagged lines, no words pass. Durk grips the wheel, eyes locked forward. Vaughn stares at his phone until the screen dies, dark and empty. Silence thick, suffocating, uncomfortable. Not peace. Calculated distance. The car accelerates, leaving Chicago behind. Certainty fades into the rear view, only the unknown ahead, calling, waiting, promising consequence. California hits different. Warm air, palm trees swaying in neon light. Music bleeds out from clubs into streets. Durk and Vaughn move toward the entrance, sweat gleaming under harsh illumination. Eyes scan every shadow, every reflection, every passerby. Vaughn surveys the lot slowly, instincts precise. Durk adjusts his jacket, every muscle primed, tension wrapped around their shoulders. The night is thick, sticky, heavy. They stop simultaneously, senses razor sharp. The world holds its breath with them. The parking lot glows. Luxury cars line the asphalt like trophies. Headlights cut through darkness. A black Rolls-Royce Cullinan sits behind them, silent but imposing. Vaughn's hand slides toward his waistband, muscle memory reacting before thought. Durk snaps his head sharply, sensing the prelude to violence, the rhythm of chaos pressing in. Air stills. Time stretches thin, calm before the storm. Everything frozen, every heartbeat counted. The choice rests on them. The city fades, the moment stretches infinite, silence deafening, tension unrelenting, to be continued.